Hello, all my Sagittarian friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your forecast for the month of December. Got it in under the wire this time, and I'm going to go over it with you. It's really great. First, though, I have got the answers to the questions that you've been asking me for months. Okay, here they are. Bear with me for a moment. Um, oh, this is so much better. First of all, people have been asking me, when are you going to go back to doing full moon ceremonies at the Phoenix and Dragon? Well, I can tell you when. Tuesday, December 26th at 6:30 p.m. I will start back at Phoenix and the Dragon. We used to start at 7. We're starting 30 minutes earlier. Okay, so we can get out before it gets too late. I don't know what type of response we'll have the day after Christmas, but those of you who have attended in the past know we get 50, 60, 70 people on a patio that accommodates 25 people comfortably. Anything over that, uncomfortably, and 3 deep very often. Okay. For those of you who have been watching me and participating virtually in the full moon ceremonies, they're going to still go on. Yeah, I'm doing 2 of them, one in person, one virtual. So you're not going to be left out. It's the usual, nothing changes. The full moon ceremonies will resume on Zoom, etc. Okay, boom. Second category, you've asked me when I'm going to start offering another astrological course, which is comprised of weekly classes. And so the entire course lasts about 9, 10 months. I'm starting one, let's see. I'm doing my virtual beginning intermediate classes. The beginning part is very short. And I want to talk to those of you who sign up because I don't want you paying for something you already know. All right? So I'm going to start my own series, my own next series, Thursday, January 18th at 7 p.m. Go to my, shoot me an email at starmax@bellsouth.net. There's a description of the course online, but I need to talk to you. I need to find out where you are in your astrological knowledge so that you're not sitting there with twiddling your thumbs saying, I already know this. This is boring. You hear what I'm saying. All righty. In addition, those of you who live in the Atlanta area, you know where I'm going with this. I will be teaching a beginning intermediate series at the Phoenix and Dragon starting Saturday, January 20th at 11 a.m. And for more information, call me, email me, starmax@bellsouth.net. I want to make sure that you're not, once again, signing up for a series that you might already know. Okay? And I've had many people tell me, well, I can read a chart, and when I've given them a test chart, so to speak, or not a test, but a chart to tell me what they look at, they are at the beginning level of interpretation, which is great. And then I just plug them in. Okay. Now, those are some announcements. What I'm going to do also, I'm going to, within the next few days, besides videoing my forecast for the United States, I'm going to do a video called Let's Talk Money. Yep, self-explanatory, but I'm going to go through each sign and tell you the best career activities for them, how to earn their money and be profitable. And that's the career is 10th house, money is 2nd house, and what type of job within the career they would do best in. And again, that's 6th house. So I'm going to go through the entire zodiac. I hope it helps you. I'll let you know when it's up. All I'm doing is, it seems like, is recording and, oh yes, doing readings too. It's been busy, all right? For those of you who are interested, the full moon fell on my Uranus, and so, you know, I'm loving every minute. All righty. Now, Christmas, Hanukkah, all the other holidays are coming up, and you need appropriate gifts. Okay. Well, here we go. My latest book is a resurrection of an earlier book I wrote many, many years ago. And it's called What Your Astrologer Never Mentioned. This is not a textbook. This is not a self-help book. So don't be writing me saying, well, this doesn't tell me about the cusps. No, it's not going to. It is designed for the person who would like to share astrology in a delightful way. It's a humorous journey, but a true journey around the zodiac. And in this book, I reveal what makes each sign tick. This is a great stocking stuffer, a great hostess gift, and a perfect gift for the skeptic in your life. Okay? It's available on Amazon. This is the proof, but it's available right now on Amazon. If you're a serious student of astrology, my actual astrology textbooks are also on Amazon. All right, that's the first book I want to tell you about. The second book you might already have. It's called It's in the Cards. And it's I did that in honor of a dear friend, my the great Carolyn Dodson, who wrote a book, wrote the book on how to read cards astrologically, and I included in this book. Then I give you my own version, a modified version. And after doing this, following the instructions that Carolyn shared with me for, let's see, over 40 years, I felt it was time to share it. If you're interested in being able to read regular cards, this is not tarot, it's regular playing cards. You'll love this book. And last but not least, this is the most powerful book I've ever written. It's called Secrets from the Womb, and subtitled The Hidden Pact That Rules Your Life. This book is not for everyone. It is for the student on the path who sees their life. Same story, different day. And you've done everything you know how to move into what I call the magic and stay there, being joyful and happy. And it hasn't worked. I asked God, and God delivered this book. It's 3 steps. 3 steps. That's it. And these are the steps that if you choose to, if you're ready for them, you will use for the rest of the time it takes you to get through the story of your life, because you're going to recreate it. You're going to eliminate everything that is blocking you from being your most successful. And it's going to help you stay in the magic. Okay. So let's talk about what's going on in December for you. Okay. First of all, Mercury, dear old Mercury, is going to go retrograde. Don't you love it? It goes retrograde 3 times a year, so we're used to it. It is in the shadow before and after. We're used to that too. But with the world being what it is, we're not used to that. Some of you, unfortunately, are. And so with this retrograde, everything is larger, stronger, more exaggerated. You get the drift. So Mercury's going to go retrograde on the 13th of December. Those of you who are very psychic, very empathic, you know that we're in the shadow now. And when it goes retrograde, you're really going to feel it. It comes out of retrograde. It goes direct January 2nd, 2024, when it moves into the shadow of the retrograde. So it's hurry up and wait time. During the time it's retrograde, do not begin new projects. Don't do it. Just don't do it. If you possibly can wait. Now, if you're tying up the loose ends of unfinished projects, that's a whole different story. Okay? So that's Mercury. And it is going to go retrograde. And speaking of retrograde, here's Jupiter. And it is going direct. It's been retrograde for a while. And that means it has not lived up to its abilities, its talents, its capacity. It goes direct December 30th, right now. Oh, did I say December? Excuse me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Can you see the shadow forming and what's going on here? My mouth and my mind are not working as a team. You get that? That's the shadow. It gets stronger when it goes retrograde. You know, it is what it is, what it is. Okay, back to Jupiter. It goes direct tomorrow. Today is it goes direct today. Wow. See, with Mercury retrograde, let me show you what happens with Mercury retrograde. It's Murphy's Law, okay? You make an appointment with a friend for lunch, and you all agree on the restaurant and the time. Cool. What happens is your friend shows up on the wrong day, and you show up at the wrong restaurant. It's crazy. It shakes you up. It's supposed to, so that you will look at what you need to complete and complete it. Jupiter is going direct today. Oh my goodness, I can hardly wait. You'll see the difference. You will feel the difference. All right. So let's start with Jupiter. In your chart, it goes direct in your 6th house of work. And so Jupiter is God's law. Jupiter blesses you. It's the greater benefic. It delivers money. It delivers optimism and joy. I mean, it's fabulous. And so it's going to go direct. Your job will pick up, your health will pick up. There's going to be a change. It's going to be a movement forward. Okay. That might take a couple of days, of course, but that's all right. Good old Jupiter delivers every single time and delivers more than you thought. You want to express your beliefs, your principles in your job. Put that out there. And I don't mean, on the bulletin board in the break room. I'm talking about to God. Put it out. This is what I want. This is the kind of job I want. If I don't have it now, where I'm at, get me a new one. Whatever floats your boat. Okay. The lesser benefic is Venus, the pink planet. I love Venus. Venus is love. Wherever it is in your chart, that's what you love. It rules money, it rules art, it rules beauty, it rules love. Did I say love more than 3 times? Because it really is the planet of love. And so it's been in your 11th house of friends and group activities and hopes and wishes. And your relationships with your friends have been really good. Love it. On the 4th of December, it moves into the 12th house where it disappears from sight. Your love life is nobody's business when Venus is in the 12th house. What you love is to be away from these crazy earthlings and just give yourself time to spread your wings and soar away from prying eyes. Does it mean that there could be a private relationship in your life? Sure. But it doesn't mean there's going to be. I hope I'm being clear. Then on the 29th, Venus moves into your first house, which is your physical body, and you become beautiful. This first house is fabulous because Venus says, fix your hair, do it the way you want it to be. Give the clothes you haven't worn in 3 years that are hanging in your closet and cluttering up your drawers, and give it to Goodwill so that you can be your most beautiful. And I encourage that because Venus is going to sit there for a while. Okay. Now, Mars, the red planet. Wow. This is Mars's home. It's the house in the natural zodiac ruled by Aries, which is ruled by Mars. Okay. Wherever Mars is what you fight with and fight for. So you're willing to take a stand for yourself on principles. Sag, you are a sign of truth. Your principles are the most important that you've got going for you. You are wonderful when it comes to taking a stand for the principle. Now you got to dumb it down so that people understand what you're saying. You know what I mean. That's okay. Just break it down to small pieces. So, you're going to be taking a stand for you, and you're going to be impatient. All right. Sorry. Well, maybe I'm not sorry. You need to spread your wings and soar. And Mars is going to help you do it. So you've got love and passion, or love and hate, aimed at yourself. Do the passion part and definitely do the love part. Now, the sun, the yellow planet, is the giver of life. And it's sitting in your first house, which is you and your physical body. And so you can see this is going to be a month when you're saying, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. And I'm saying, bravo, do what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want. And you do everything quickly. You're going to do everything extra quickly the month of December. I love it. I really love it. Now, I mentioned that Mercury is retro, getting ready to go retrograde. It's sitting, oh, I forgot 1 minute. The sun is going to move into your second house of money on the 21st. And wherever the creative force is, that's what multiplies. So you should be in a position to create better finances, more money. Okay. Mercury is already in your second house. Mercury is what we think about and talk about. And whatever you think about grows. It's in your second house of money. But it goes retrograde. And on the 22nd, it moves back into your first house and says, I'm really not finished expressing myself or fixing myself up. And so your focus is going to be on your money and yourself. Good. Do it. Now we have a new moon and a full moon, of course. The new moon is December 12th, the day before Mercury goes retrograde. Now, on the new moon, energy starts moving forward. All right. It's on the 12th of December in 20 degrees of Sagittarius, your own sign. And in your solar first house, for the third time, I hope you're ready for it for the third time. I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. Lead, follow, but get out of the way. This is you doing your thing. I love it. 2 weeks later, we have a full moon on the 27th in 5 degrees of Cancer. The full moon is in your 8th house of other people's money, of secrets, of transformation. And so you will be re-examining other people's money, joint financial arrangements, all of that. And you are ready to transform because that first house says, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I love it. So you got to join me next month because we got to talk about what follows this. And so, till we meet again, dear Sagittarius, have a wonderful holiday season, and may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.